James had big dreams, getting in shape, making more money, and finally working on his passion project. Every New Year's Eve, he would set grand resolutions. This year, I'll get fit. This year, I'll save money. This year, I'll chase my dreams. But by February, life got in the way. Work was exhausting. Unexpected expenses drained his savings, and by the time he got home, all he wanted was to scroll through his phone and relax. Sound familiar? It's not that James was lazy or lacked discipline. We've all been there, setting goals with enthusiasm only to let them slip away. It's easy to blame ourselves thinking we just don't have the willpower. But here's the truth. The problem isn't laziness or lack of discipline. It's that we've been taught the wrong way to set and chase goals. Most of us set vague goals. I want to be successful or I want financial freedom. But those are desires, not plans. It's like telling your GPS, take me somewhere nice. The GPS has no idea where you want to go because you haven't given it a specific destination. So let's dive deeper into how you can start achieving your dreams. Instead of saying, I want to be rich, you could say, I will earn an extra $10,000 this year by freelancing on weekends and investing 20% of my income. You've now given your goal a specific action plan. Instead of saying, I want to lose weight, say, I will lose 15 pounds in 4 months by working out 3 times a week and following a high-protein diet. Notice how much more powerful that is? Clarity turns dreams into reality. The clearer you are about your goal, the more likely you are to achieve it. But here's where most people falter. They think motivation will carry them through. Motivation gets you started, but motivation never lasts. You can't depend on feeling motivated every day. In fact, on most days, you'll feel like doing anything other than working on your goals. That's normal. The secret is that successful people build systems. They rely on habits, not willpower. Non-negotiable habits that keep them on track even on the days when motivation is nowhere to be found. For example, successful people schedule gym days. They don't rely on waking up and feeling like it. They make it a part of their routine, and they show up regardless of their mood. The same goes for work hours. James wanted to work on his side hustle, but it always seemed like there was something else to do. So instead of waiting for the right time, he scheduled 2 hours every evening to work on his project. No excuses. The most successful people in the world don't wait until they feel like doing something. They make it a habit, and that's what keeps them going. But James had another problem. He was struggling with financial stress and burnout. Even though he worked hard, it felt like the more money he made, the more expenses piled up. Rent, bills, car repairs, and everyday costs drained his savings. Just when he thought he could get ahead, another unexpected expense came along. Can you relate? The key isn't waiting for a higher paycheck to make progress. It's cutting unnecessary spending and finding ways to increase your income. One of the most powerful things you can do is start a side hustle. Whether it's freelancing, offering a service, or learning high-income skills like digital marketing or sales, side hustles allow you to create new income streams. If you're not sure where to start, begin by leveraging your existing skills or hobbies. You'd be surprised at how many people make extra money by teaching, writing, or even just fixing things around the house. But there's another factor in James's life that was holding him back: burnout. His days were packed with work, obligations, and responsibilities. By the end of the day, he was too exhausted to chase his dreams. The solution isn't to work more hours, it's to work smarter, not harder. Instead of working extra hours for the same pay, focus on high-value tasks that will actually increase your income without draining your energy. This is where prioritizing your energy comes in. High-value work is often more about focus than hours. 1 hour of deep, focused work is worth more than 5 hours of distracted, low-energy tasks. Now let's talk about something that affects almost everyone in today's world: instant gratification. How many times has James, or even you, turned to social media, junk food, or online shopping to cope with stress? But these habits may offer a momentary boost, but they take away from your long-term goals. Every time you trade your dreams for a quick hit of dopamine, you're stealing from your future. But here's the thing. If you want lasting success, you have to delay gratification. This means making hard choices now so you can enjoy the rewards later. Instead of spending 30 minutes scrolling through social media, spend that time learning a new skill or building your side hustle. Instead of grabbing fast food for a quick fix, take the time to cook something that fuels your body. It's not easy, but those small choices add up. The truth is, the more you resist instant gratification, the more you'll build the life you truly want. It's about setting boundaries and sticking to your goals, even when it's tempting to take the easy road. But one of the biggest barriers James faced was fear. Fear of failure, fear of rejection, fear of judgment. He had a business idea he believed in, but every time he thought about taking the leap, fear held him back. What if he failed? What if people laughed at him? The truth is, fear kills more dreams than failure ever will. The most successful people have failed countless times, but they didn't let it stop them. They learned from their failures, adjusted their plans, and kept moving forward. If you're afraid to start something, remember this. Every failure teaches you something valuable. Every risk opens a new door. Fear of failure is natural, but don't let it control you. Take that first step, even if it's small. The more you act, the less fear will control you. And when you look back, you'll realize that the things you were once afraid of weren't nearly as bad as you imagined. So how do you actually achieve your goals? James figured it out, and so can you. He stopped setting vague, unrealistic goals. He started being specific, making clear plans and tracking his progress. Instead of waiting for motivation, he built systems, habits that became a part of his daily routine. He reduced distractions, cutting down on social media, binge watching, and mindless scrolling. And most importantly, he took action. He stopped making excuses and started working on his dreams, even when he didn't feel like it. And that's where the magic happens. James's life started to change when he made a decision. He made a commitment to himself to stop waiting for the right time because it didn't exist. He didn't wait for the perfect moment to start his side hustle. He didn't wait until he felt like going to the gym. He made the decision to act. Now, here's the big question for you. Will you take action today? Because time will pass anyway. 1 year from now, you'll either be living your dream life or still stuck in the same place, blaming your circumstances. The choice is yours. Don't let fear or instant gratification hold you back. Start today. Set clear, specific goals, build systems, reduce distractions, and take action. You can achieve anything you truly want in life. Your future self is watching. What will you do today to make them proud?